You know what I want to focus on is the fact that I think that a lot of men are failing women. Like you actually, touched on this a little bit, but we're talking about like, what we were talking about is the single mom epidemic, which I wrote a book called The Single Mom Epidemic. It's on Amazon. So I'm just saying.
How many copies have you sold, Casey?
It's unfathomable.
I think he wants you and I to,
I think
as soon as we walk out of here, to buy a
He's
copy.
about to sell his first 2 copies.
Yeah.
But anyway, the point is it brings up the fact that there's a lot of men who are dropping the ball on a lot of things, and
Of course.
they help attribute to this. I mean, all this stuff about we talked about women being empowered and all these things. I mean, have we considered the fact that we put them in a position where they better empower themselves? Otherwise, they're left in some shady situation, I mean, because there's a lot of man children out there.
Of course.
Yeah, and a lot of that has to do...
I think that the dating selection and the natural selection from women has also helped contribute to this. Like, how many dirtbags do we know that are, slinging babies right and left, and passing their dirtbag genetics around, and you're just like, and how many, like, I guess, quote unquote nice guys, at home listening to talk radio, 6 hours a day on their computer, just working their 9-to-5 jobs, are not getting laid, I guess.
Yeah, but a lot of those guys, they are laying themselves with porn, and they don't have a driver's license and all these different things. They're beta, right?
Of course, yeah. There's a lot of decisions that they make that lead them to where they're at, and I think it's a complicated issue, right? It's a multifaceted issue, right? So there's
like men have also attributed to the boss babe.
Oh, of course.
Like you've said, men deserve some responsibility for that. And I think a big part of that actually has to do with the fact that, a guy will utilize pornography because, I don't know, they're lazy.
Quick and easy.
They want the most attractive woman out there while they're like a 2.
Right.
And then they...
Yeah, I mean, making yourself desirable is kind of step one, right? Like if you're not a desirable individual, then you could never hope to attract someone who is desirable.
And desirable is health and value, the different types of value that you offer.
I mean, and how many people do we know that are, just searching real hard for that one person, right? But there's so many issues they already have that they need to work on before they get to that point. It's like,
I think we both have someone in mind.
Take care of yourself.
Yeah.
Before
absolutely.
you can help taking care of somebody else.
I think the first step is a realization, personally. Like, not me, but somebody going, I'm a man child. You know what I mean? And then deciding they want to take that step. But I think that first step in itself is almost enough to start. Well, it's definitely a catalyst to start major change. Because once you determine that you're massively flawed, you can start working on health, you can start working on organization, structure, systematically improving your life one step at a time. I also wrote a book about that. It's called Life Systems on Amazon.
Oh, we're gonna
want to
have to buy that one too.
You're gonna want to pick that up. That's just
Is that like
informative.
published by
That's
Random
not a
House
commercial.
Audio?